65 million years ago, an asteroid hit the Earth, wiping out all. An asteroid hit the Earth, wiping out all the wiping out all the non-avian dinosaurs on the Earth. Every non-avian dinosaur died on Earth. All the rest of the non-avian dinosaurs died on Earth, which that includes one large predator, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Mm. 65 million years later, paleontologists still try to find out about these giant animals. A dig is being done in Montana to try and figure out one main thing. Was Tyrannosaurus a scavenger, a hunter, or both? What you guys looking at? A fossil of impressions of what we believe to be a dromaeosaur. Okay, so let us see here. They have apparently found the fossilized remains of what appears to be some sort of dromaeosaur. According to this being Montana, it must be Deinonychus or Dakota raptor. Well then, good luck on your research. Okay. Sir, come over here. Okay. What'd you find? Oh. It's an impression of a Tyrannosaurus Rex footprint. I can see that. It even has like the perfect scale impressions and everything. It's almost like sort of like a rough texture to it. Wait, this is rock after all. Of course it's gonna have a rough texture. You're correct. Oh, that person found a Triceratops horridus skull. Yeah. So, wait, what's this? Sudden impressions of bite marks suddenly catches attention. These look like bite marks. Awfully giant ones, to be precise. Let's get this to the lab. Okay, sir. What you looking at? I found an impression of a Triceratops footprint. Triceratops and T-Rex. And well, that's pretty nice. Can you move so I can see? Okay. Oh yeah, I can definitely see it right here. 1 toe, 2 toes, 3 toes, and 4 toes. Yep, that's definitely a Triceratops footprint. And over here, there's 1, 2, and 3. Tyrannosaurus Rex had 4 toes, but the 4th one was a dew claw, so it was higher up on its leg, like around near the ankle region. That's so true. I know. The Triceratops skull has been moved so they can work on it in the lab. Let's go back 65 million years. 65 million years ago, Montana was once a prairie, but grass has not yet evolved. That evolved during the Pliocene era. Yeah, the Pliocene era. Here is where T-Rex roamed. T-Rex did not look like this. it's like 1900 representation. It used to be a large creature with its tail dragging on the ground like a kangaroo, but we now know that this was not accurate. The real Tyrannosaurus stood in a posture with its body straight out, and it had a more robust head and sharper teeth, and a longer and stiff tail for balance, with large feet also used for balance. It had short arms, but these weren't for grabbing prey. These were either for getting up whenever it fell down or was sleeping, or other words, just for like normal balance. Because its gigantic head would not be able to hold up giant arms. It had perfect binocular eyesight, able to see 4 miles away. So in other words, it could see a moving target from by an estimate of 4 miles away. Tyrannosaurs had the best eyesight of any known predator. It was even better than the eagle of modern day America and other parts of the world. Triceratops was a peaceful grazing animal. It ate small ferns around the prairie areas, and from time to time it would try and knock down trees too, to get the precious leaves from them. But animals like Tyrannosaurus Rex were not the only predators around. Animals like Deinonychus and Dakotaraptor also lived during this time. This predator is not alone. Animals like Deinonychus and Dakotaraptor hunted in packs, usually large packs. Packs of 3 would have been fine for taking out larger animals like Triceratops. The Triceratops does not know that the raptors are hunting him. And because the Triceratops is distracted, they know it's the perfect opportunity to strike. You might usually think that raptors usually use their large sickle claws to cut into like the belly of the animal, but actually they more use it to pierce the throat and the jugular of their prey. Dakotaraptor and Deinonychus are very, were very agile and very intelligent hunters. With Jack Horner's whole theory about T-Rex being strictly a scavenger because of its anatomy, I say that he's wrong. Not all fast predators always have to have the same kind of structure in their bones. Animals like Deinonychus and Dicotoraptor have different types of bone structures, like in proportions wise, because they're smaller and more agile animals. They're more made for jumping, and also they're smaller, so they need those kind of legs to be able to do stuff like pounce and stuff. They would mostly use those type of bone structure for pouncing. Is an animal that doesn't need those type of bones for pouncing. It would more use them just to run. So for an animal to go at around 45 miles per hour. And also it had large teeth that were serrated on all sides. That were serrated and curving backwards with a 8,000-pound jaw bite force. This animal was also made to hunt other prey. To hunt prey. The only way how Tyrannosaurus would have been a scavenger is if it absolutely had to. Like if it was like something like during the dry seasons, Tyrannosaurus Rex would have had to scavenge because all the other animals would have migrated, and all that was left would have been dead carcasses killed by the raptors. Using its razor-sharp dagger-like teeth, it would scare off the raptors. That's the only time it would have actually been a scavenger. Rex was actually one of the best hunters ever known, cause it had perfect binocular vision, and perfect legs made for speed, and perfect eyesight that could see to 40 miles away, and also amazing jaw strength. So it would have been a perfect predator. Tyrannosaurus Rex really not a scavenger, because Tyrannosaurus Rex, according to the research, could have actually been both. It was only a scavenger whenever it really had to. But whenever it didn't have to, it would usually hunt prey. Back in the lab, the paleontologists are studying the Triceratops skull that they have found, with large cracks on its horns and large bite marks on its frill. Triceratops skull had teeth like pretty well designed for grazing purposes. So the real Triceratops would have had not good eyesight because its eyes were on the side of its head, keratin covering its horns, and large cheek muscles, and also a large frill to defend its territory. So, and there we go. We will be back with part 2 of this dinosaur documentary.